What's up, family?
Yo, what's going on?
Welcome to the Mental Game Podcast, man. I had to take a quick little break.
Yeah, well deserved.
Well deserved. Going on vacation.
Glad you listen.
Yeah,
Glad you listen.
I always listen, man. I go every year.
Mm.
Every year we try to take time out to go. But man, this week we talking about pressure. You know what I'm saying? Good and bad.
Okay.
Good
yeah.
and bad of pressure.
I like that.
We'll see y'all in a little bit. Life's a mental game. You need the right mentality to survive, man. This is the Mental Game Podcast.
Yeah. What's up, Cecile? How you doing, sweetheart? I missed you. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. You're gonna have to check Sam and Jamie, man. They've been over here fooling with Cecile.
I'm ready. I gotta fight every night to prove my love.
But Cecile been holding it down, man.
Oh,
She's rocking the Mental Game all over print hoodie, man. It's available on mentalgame.net.
Man, it's that time of the year too.
Yes, indeed, man. I put out a post. I did put out a post, man. It's that time of year. The season is changing.
It's getting
a little nippy outside, man. It's hoodie weather. Official
hoodie
weather.
For the official hoodie weather, man. You missed the eclipse.
I did, son. I did. I was out today. I had to help out one of my club members.
So were you inside when you was helping out?
I was moving around.
Okay.
And my windows, my windows.
Oh, you got
on the
yeah, that's
truck
right. You got tent.
So,
yeah.
I was just moving around. I didn't notice it because I had to help him transport a bike to bike shop.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as I got there, got out, but T and Nana was saying that it happened as soon as I left, so I was in the truck.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Headed to him to get the bike to take it to the shop. So.
Man, it was crazy, dude, because I've never seen. Well, I've seen it one time when I was in middle school. An eclipse like this.
Yeah.
Whereas we went outside, and it looked like it was dark outside, and sky blue though.
Word.
Yeah. It was surreal. Just like today, the same thing. Because I remember the wife. We was all in the kitchen area, and Maya came up, looked out. She said, "What time is it?" I said, "Baby, it ain't nothing but 1 o'clock."
Yeah.
You sure? I said, "Yeah." She said, "It looked like about 7, 8 o'clock at night outside." I was like, "What?" So then I looked. I was like, I said, "Oh, it might just be cloud cover." Nah, went outside, no clouds or nothing. So she went out and took a picture. Oh, so you saw 2 circles. One was a half moon crest, a real small circle that was like had a crescent shape in it.
Yeah.
And another bright ball of light.
Yeah.
So
it already passed by then.
I don't know. Nah, we was in the throes of it.
Oh, okay.
It passed maybe like 15, 20 minutes later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It was a interesting thing.
Man, that's crazy. I know this year was the first time, or maybe it was last year. I think it was the beginning of this year. It was the first time I saw that blood moon.
Really?
Yeah, it was for like it's all. Talk about there's one every however many years. I'm like,
no, I've seen a blood moon before.
I'm talking about. You look out in the red, the moon is just
red.
Yeah, like red. I was like, whoa, son.
Yeah. I've seen a blood moon before.
I haven't, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I always thought it was like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, my favorite fantasy animal,
the spirit animal.
My spirit animal is a werewolf. So I be thinking to myself, if like, oh man, is the change gonna happen this night?
Oh Lord,
man, the heck with y'all that that bump y'all for lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga weird. The hell with y'all. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? I know everybody thinks I know everybody got like a spirit animal, some type of fantasy creature they identify.
That would be a good question too to ask.
Yeah.
Who's everybody's spirit animal?
Yeah, I asked the spirit animal, but everybody is always like a dolphin, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But like that's why I say fantasy spirit animal.
Yeah, you know what my spirit animal is?
What is it?
It's a coyote.
A coyote?
Coyote.
Why a coyote?
Coyote.
Why? You gotta answer that, dog. You gotta explain that one.
Okay.
Why a coyote?
Two different methods.
Okay.
One, I had a dream that I was in college, and it's a black chick.
Right.
You know, she had nice, straight, long black hair. She was kind of short, Coke bottle. But it wasn't on that type of time.
Okay.
But somebody had stole stuff out of my room at my dorm.
Right.
And she, you know, I'm looking around to see who did it. And, you know, she was just there. And she said, "I know who stole your stuff, Coyote." And I looked at her. I was like, "Why you keep calling me Coyote? That's not my name." She said, "Well, what's your name then?" "I don't know."
Oh, shoot.
"Yeah, your name is Coyote." You know, but she said, "I'm gonna help you get your stuff back, Coyote. Come on." So, you know, we was going through the motions throughout the dream, and you know, she helped me get my stuff back. And I was like, I said, "Thank you. You know, thank you for helping me and stuff like that." She said, "No problem, Coyote. I'm always gonna be here to help you, Coyote." She just kept calling me Coyote.
I'm
So,
like, hold on, man. Like,
yeah,
wait, son, wait.
Now, and another thing, I think my wife gave me a test where everybody got to do their spirit animal.
Right.
Mine was a coyote. See, everybody looks at a coyote as a coward.
Not like
coyote is not a coward.
A coward, a scavenger, but
man,
coyotes are really, really smart.
Very, very smart.
Have you heard of what? Because they sent out a news bulletin in the neighbor app to tell people not to let the dogs play with coyotes.
Really?
Yeah, because what a coyote would do, it'll go back there and they'll send one. A group of coyotes will send one coyote over to play with your animals or whatever. Be friendly with them. And they'll what they'll do, they lure your animal out of the backyard into the street or whatever. Once they get them close, they all pounce on them.
You know what's funny? I seen that on Family Guy with Brian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened to Brian. Yeah, they lured him in.
What?
Yeah,
for real?
Yeah, well, it happened to Brian. Yeah, he got beat up.
Nah, son.
Yeah, some kind of way, because they preyed upon his sensibilities where he was a writer.
Right.
They said, "Hey, wait a minute, you're Brian Griffin."
Shut up.
And he's like, "Yeah, and so he said, "Man, you're a writer, right?"
Come on, son.
"Oh man, I read your book, man, 3 times. This and the third. Man, you read such and such. Of course, thank you for giving me the name of the book. Yeah, I've read it, man. Hey, look, man, why don't you come on in here, man? Hang out with us, man. We all love you." Man, he walked up in there, dude, walked out.
Dang.
Beaten, bloodied up. Yeah.
Dang, man.
So
but that's what coyotes do, man.
Coyotes, man,
they have methods.
Yeah, Wiley kind of gave us a bad name for a minute, but Wiley was on some other stuff, man. We tried to reach out to Wiley, but he just was not trying to hear what we had to say. He was just hell bent on catching that ostrich, man. And we tried to tell him, I said, "Dude,
Roadrunner."
Yeah, we tried to tell him, like, "Dude, it ain't worth it, bro. That the meat ain't, the ostriches don't taste that great anyway." So they got
Roadrunner, man. It was a Roadrunner. He's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
Yeah, exactly. He just okay. All right, he didn't believe fat meat was greasy. Okay. All right, got his ass tore out the frame. So, he still owe me money for them Acme products. The money I sent him for them Acme products that didn't work. So.
Nah, man.
But yeah, coyote, man. Coyote.
Okay. Now, fantasy animal. Like, fantasy. Like, I know that there's a book on them. There's a book on, like a whole bunch of fantasy animals. I ain't want to buy it because it probably have a whole bunch of information in it I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? About probably, because I done heard stories about Wendigos and skinwalkers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, werewolf, that's it. I don't need no nothing else. I don't want no nothing else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, fantasy animal, man. Mine would be a werewolf, man.
But it's funny
my favorite
because
series is Underworld. So.
Yeah, well, it's funny, and those are some good movies
those
too.
were some great
It's funny
movies.
because a coyote and a werewolf are kind of cousins.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're right in line. I'm sticking with coyote.
Okay,
I'm sticking with coyote.
Nah, because it's funny because actually, when I was watching Teen Wolf, one of the mythical creatures was a coyote. It's
Yeah.
like I was like, whoa, like,
Mm-hmm.
and like just different transformations. What they were able to do was pretty cool as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, I can see coyote. See, matter of fact, when you said that, I thought of the Teen Wolf series
Yeah.
that they had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the movie, not
Yeah.
the 1988 movie
Dude,
or
it was, I want to say it was either 86, 85, or
86.
86. No,
Okay,
it was 86, 87.
86,
86,
87.
87.
I don't know why I'm getting 88.
Well, it could have been 88 too. It could have been 88
I know
too.
it was one of them.
That was the height of Michael J. Fox.
Yeah,
So Teen
yeah.
Wolf, the movie, man, dude, I mean, it was good for its time.
Right.
You
It
know,
was. It was. I can't. And that's the crazy thing about these movies. Like I still love 80s movies to this day.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Call it nostalgia, call it whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in love with the music or
Mm-hmm.
whatever of
Mm-hmm.
that specific time.
They pushed the
You know what I'm
boundaries
saying?
back in the 80s.
Yeah.
They pushed boundaries.
Yeah.
They didn't rely on CGI.
Nah, they
there
didn't.
was more puppeteer work
Uh-huh.
and visual
Yeah.
effects.
Visual effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, because I know we going off, but I'm gonna get to the questions a little bit. But nah, man, like when I went to my first time going to Universal Studios,
Yeah.
they had the experience the Twister.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because Twister I think was produced by Universal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they had, man, that was the most amazing special effects,
Mm-hmm.
like live and it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like CGI
Mm-hmm.
screens or nothing
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like, I mean, I'm talking wind, rain, stuff exploding.
Mm-hmm.
They even threw the cow in there. They had the cow swinging and stuff.
Wow.
But man, when I tell you we got drenched, the wind was blowing in our face and
Yeah.
all that. It was like we was in a real life storm.
Mm-hmm.
And then the finale, man, when the tornado finally came, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is what I tell everybody. I knew I was at a theme park.
Mm.
I knew I was in a simulation.
Mm.
I knew this.
Mm.
Same thing with Jaws. Jaws was the same
Mm-hmm.
thing
Mm-hmm.
when I first went on Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm in a simulation. I know I'm in an amusement park.
Yeah.
I know this is not real.
Yeah.
But dog, I panicked when that tornado came out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And then all those years later, Katrina happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got out before it hit, but like, dang, man, I'm sitting there, dang, this natural disaster stuff is real. And then boom.
And nature is
Nature's a beast, man.
Yes,
Nature's undefeated. Nature is undefeated, bro.
Man.
Talk about the mental game, man. Nature is undefeated, bro. Here goes Sam right here. Sam calling towards the podcast. Man, say hi to the people, Sam. We trying to do the podcast, bro. We trying to do the podcast right now. How you doing? Who is that? Let me hit you back, bro. Yeah. Now you good. Say hi to the people, Sam.
What's going on?
There you go. We heard him.
Y'all watch over y'all bodies, y'all minds, and y'all chickens.
I'm gonna hit you back, bro.
That's some good advice.
Yes, that's some real good advice.
That's some real good advice. And drink water. Yo. What's going on, man? Thanks for that info. I meant to text you last night. Thanks for that info, bro. Thanks for that info.
You welcome.
My man.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you right back, bro. All right.
Sam.
Yeah, old Sam Bo Jenkins. Sam in Dallas, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? He had to go take a very important trip. So we gonna get him when he get back.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, man. But nature's undefeated. Nature's a beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I'm talking about nature, I'm talking about animals too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Go to that Jaws ride. Like I said, I knew I was on a theme park ride.
Yeah.
I knew it. I know this boat is not in any real body of water. I knew it. But when Jaws came out that water, son, that made me feel some type of way, son. I almost panicked. I mean, given at the time I'm 11 years old. So you know what I'm saying? And I had never experienced anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That was my first time at a theme park. Besides Astroworld, we used to come out, go to Astroworld and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And but I had never experienced nothing like that.
Right.
And that's and I'm fortunate to be able to, do it every year for my daughter now. You know what I'm saying? So You know, pending she keeps her grades good. But yeah, dude, yeah. But I think that's always been in the back of my mind about nature. Maybe that's why I panic because I know, you know what I'm saying. I know nature's undefeated. I know there's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying. I know all this information about.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I'm
a
saying
point
about nature.
where, I mean, if you don't run, nature's gonna show you who she really is.
Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people learned that during Hurricane Katrina. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that
very
they
unfortunate.
forgot.
Very
That they
unfortunate.
forgot with Bessie and Hurricane Andrew
Mm-hmm.
and the ones that followed. Because I know Bessie was. They say before Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Bessie was probably the one of the worst hurricanes that hit New Orleans. I believe. I could be wrong, but yeah. So
Yeah, I remember. But I mean, because it's like, I mean, like, you know, I sit down and have conversations with people, you know what I'm saying, from my era all the time, man. Like, because I remember a couple of hurricanes before that, you know what I'm saying, it just kind of became the norm every year for us because, you know, they didn't really do anything. And, you know, we just figured, okay, so a couple of days off of school, kind of, you know, like, we like, all right, we're going to sit at home, you know, play Monopoly.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever, barbecue, whatever. You know, cook on the not barbecue. It wasn't really barbecuing, but you know, cook on a little portable stove if the power go out or something like that. You know, we didn't. You know, us as kids, especially, we didn't take it serious because we just thought it was just another stay-at-home incident. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my jamboree game. I was getting ready for a jamboree game. You know what I'm saying? When and then they started shutting stuff down, and you know, my jamboree game got canceled.
You know what's funny?
You know what I'm saying?
Marcus and I had a teacher. I didn't have him for that long, but Marcus had him for the whole year, 8th grade year. Can't think of his name. And you know, we was at Fannie C. Williams. And what did he said? He said, "Man, y'all keep talking about these hurricanes, this hurricane, that." He said, "Those hurricanes are coming across the Atlantic.
Yeah,
they hopping over Florida,
right,
or going through Florida." He said, "That ain't nothing." He said, "Y'all really gonna have to worry about is when a hurricane comes up in the Gulf."
And
we was all sitting up there. Yeah, we was all sitting, and it ain't never gonna happen. It ain't never gonna happen. It ain't never gonna happen until it did. It took about a good. Let me see. That was back in 1993.
Right.
Katrina hit in 2005. 2005. Right. So 12 years later.
And it's like it's changed again, dude. It's been doing that
it's
again.
Flipping
like
it. It's flipping.
Yeah, because it's like this year, all of the hurricanes
are going to the east.
Yeah, they're going. Hey, I never thought I would see that.
Never thought I'd see that either.
I never thought I'd see a hurricane like straight go up the coast, the East Coast.
Yeah, never thought
you know
I'd see that either.
Into Canada and stuff like that. I thought I'd never see that. Like all the hurricanes that, you know, even when the hurricane did come this way, it hit Mexico, hit the bottom of Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got my own theories about that. I ain't gonna share it on the podcast, but that's the thing, man. I mean, yeah, I'm not used to seeing hurricanes go hit New York.
Right.
Like
Absolutely
it did,
not.
Like it did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Absolutely
it was
not.
flooding.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not used to that.
And I never thought I'd see it, man, because I just always, you know, when you growing up in the South, you always think that's a Southern thing.
Yeah, it used to be. It used to be a Southern thing. Not anymore.
Like...
Yeah, I mean, you know, shout out to my East Coast people, but I mean, some of y'all got some rings to kiss, some pinky rings to kiss now. You know, because y'all sat up there and talked about us. Why don't y'all just move? Why don't y'all just move?
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Where we gonna go?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we busy. Like we out over here in Texas. We too busy. We got people from California.
Yep.
Got people from where else?
Shoot, all over, man. Outside of the country.
Outside, especially outside of the country.
So it's just all over, man. And
Florida's getting it too.
Yeah, well, everybody's sitting up there talking about California gonna break off and fall off into the water, but ain't nobody talking about Florida, where Florida's flooding problems are terrible, horrendous. Miami, it rains it rains semi-hard. It's flooding. So I mean, it's
that's what happened this last storm last year. They had kind of like a couple of states.
Well, didn't that hurricane wipe one city off the map?
I don't know.
In Fort Myers, Florida, something like that. Somewhere.
I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't, I
so
don't, I
yeah,
don't,
I
I
mean,
don't, I
one of
don't,
them
you
for
know, I don't have
it
no
was a
information
spot.
on
I
that.
believe one of those spots Mama wanted to move to, and
Did
hurricane wiped
it
it.
on purpose?
Yeah, wiped it off the map. Nope,
Man,
can't
nope,
live
you
here.
can't live here.
So yeah, force man, nature man is something else, man.
It's almost magical, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
for real. It's almost like, and forgive me for whatever. I really don't care, but it's like when we talked before when we went on vacation. And
Yeah,
remember I told you I was watching that storm. I
yeah.
don't know if it was Isabel. Was it? I mean, not Isabel. That Auntie Isabel must be talking about me. It was one of those storms that's out here, and the storm I'm telling you
Yeah.
about that went straight up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we was like, yeah, man, just put some of that juju out there, man.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah.
And it's not gonna come that way.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I thought I was thinking about it, man. I promise I was thinking about it. And
Mm.
that when I tell you that hurricane just kept going straight up,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't come nowhere near Florida.
Mm.
I think Florida might have got a little bit of rain, but it
Mhm.
wasn't from that storm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy. Like
Yeah.
it just went straight up. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not gonna go over there.
Yeah.
But
Man,
that
you just man, when it comes to these storms, you just never know.
Nah,
man.
you don't. You really, really don't, man.
You
And
just never know.
and that's
Never know.
nature. Nature has a mind of its own. But
Absolutely.
man, I know we've been talking, but the mental game. I gotta give the mental game of the day of the week. By the time people hear this, it's gonna be a mental Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So the mental game of the week of the day is the problem with relationships today is people play the game like someone has to lose instead of everyone has to win.
Well,
What you got?
I see where you're going with it,
Uh-huh.
but to me, in my humble opinion, people play the relationships like I'm the only one that can gain.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically what I'm saying.
they don't want to win. Winning is
Oh, they
not,
don't. Oh, you saying that?
they don't
Nope.
care about the win, but
Uh-huh.
they just want to make sure that they get everything instead of it being a relation. You break it down. You relate to
Mhm.
somebody, and ship is you conversing with that person. In every type of ship, there's a give and take.
Mm-hmm.
Always. You
Right.
get on a boat, a
Mhm.
quote unquote ship.
Mm-hmm.
It rocks side to side.
Mm-hmm.
It rocks front to back.
Right.
There's parameters on the back of the ship that'll help out the front of the ship.
Right.
There's parameters on the front of the ship that help out the back of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always a balance. That's why they can float. But, everybody has a take mentality.
Right.
A
Yeah.
lot of people, not
Absolutely.
everybody,
Yeah,
a lot of people have take mentalities.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to give anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why relationships falter and they fail.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's society. I always go back to social media. The social media is teaching everybody. Well, what can you give me? Well, what can you give me? Like,
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm
always
saying?
the questions that's being asked. What can you give?
Uh-huh.
Instead of
Well,
being
what can I take?
right,
Like, you know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Or that other person has to have a
Mhm.
specific. Now we putting parameters on relationships when the person putting the parameters on the relationship.
Putting conditions on love.
Yeah.
Putting conditions on unconditional love.
Right.
Loving with conditions.
Right. So that was one of the shows.
Yeah.
So, we have to. Didn't you ask me that question one time before about social media? It's the good and the bad.
Nah, not yet.
Oh snap! I thought we talked about that.
Nah. We probably talked about it in a roundabout way, but I didn't
Right.
ask. I don't remember asking that.
Okay,
Specific.
all
You know what
right.
I mean?
So yeah, with the advent of social media, yes, things have gotten skewered.
Yeah,
That's why
absolutely.
you kind of got. That's why you have to kind of go back to the original, sources.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your parents. Talk to your grandparents if you still got them. I wish I could talk to mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand they're in a better place. But you got to get the game.
Yeah, but another thing, dude, nobody's a student like, and I was talking to Sam about this, but just on a different level.
Yeah.
But we were talking about movies.
Okay.
Nobody's a student of the game anymore.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody is really interested in
Absorbing.
like just absorbing.
Learning,
Yes,
learning.
giving up of they self.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
learning and absorbing, and that's one of the things I learned growing up from Marcus, from my cousins, from my brothers, from everybody I've ever had an interaction with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I talk what I talk, then I'll shut my mouth and I'll listen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dang, I'll be, dang, you know what? Nobody never told it to me like that before. Keep going. Now I'm gonna tell you, Joey,
Mm-hmm.
he's a student of the game. He love when I get in there and start talking my stuff about
Okay.
everything,
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
real life things.
Yeah.
He come to me, Dad, you gonna finish talking to us? I done gave y'all enough game for the day,
Uh-huh.
you know. But when I get in my bag, he's right there next to me, listening,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and absorbing,
Right.
you know. But yeah, you're right. Nobody wants to be a student of the game anymore. Everybody thinks they just
Everybody thinks they know everything.
and mastered it. Yeah,
Everybody thinks they done mastered it.
right.
Everybody thinks that that I'm not gonna say that they have it all together, because you got some people out you got people out here, they know they don't have it all together,
Yeah,
but they want it their way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah. That's a big thing too.
you know what I'm saying? And I don't know that, man. That's like a big it's like a big mess waiting to happen.
Well,
You know what I mean?
it is a big accident waiting to happen.
Mhm.
It's a 20 car pileup
Yeah.
on I-10 between Wallaceville and Beaumont
Goodness gracious, man.
in that little corridor. It's
Heck
that
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas certain people, especially because you know what they say, relationships is like a two-way street.
Mm-hmm.
Got a call going one way, and you got a call going the opposite
Mhm.
direction, and
Mhm.
both of them cannot intersect.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they do, they can cause a wreck and block both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think about it like that, especially in relationships.
Uh-huh.
When you're dealing with other people, their emotions, their way of life,
Mhm.
you have to be respectful of it, even if you don't agree. You can respect it. Just don't throw it in my face.
Right.
Please.
We can relate that pile up to the topic, pressure.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
Pressure.
yeah,
But
pressure.
but before we get into pressure, I got some questions.
Go ahead.
I got some questions.
What you got for me?
All right, man. What is your biggest failure, and what did you learn from that experience?
My biggest failure?
Mm-hmm. What would you? Well, I mean.
Okay.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
I can answer it. I can answer it.
Go ahead.
My biggest failure was January 24th. No. I'm sorry.
I was going back in my decks.
No. June 6th, 2005.
Okay.
Or was it May? Might have been May 23rd, 2005. That was the biggest failure was when my wife Joellen gave me the greatest news that a woman could ever give a man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be a dad. I did not take that news well.
I remember that.
And
I'm
still ashamed of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't handle it the way I was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joellen was innocent. Amaya is innocent. So, and what am I doing to fix that? Is that was the second part of that question?
No, like what did you learn from that experience?
What I learned from that experience is take it day by day.
Okay.
It's not as bad as you think, and it's not as good as you want it to be, but it's not as bad as you think.
Right.
And I was so wrapped up and so busy being angry that I did not, at that time, especially even after she was born, I didn't enjoy her infancy stage.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember her infancy stage, but I didn't enjoy it. I
Right.
was too busy being irritable,
Mm-hmm.
and being a jerk, being an ogre, as my wife would say. And I learned, because she got pregnant again with Sean. I learned how to be patient,
Mm-hmm.
how to take it day by day.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, relax. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, you bringing him into a world you don't like, but that's where the teaching comes in. That's where all that game you've absorbed over the course of your life. That's where you're gonna have to start applying it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I learned from that, and I implore that on many first-time fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody I see that's got a newborn baby, man, that's your first? Yeah, oh man, cherish it. Because that was what was told of me.
Right.
Man, that's your first bitch? Yeah, man. And cherish it, man. They grow up before you know it.
Heck yeah. I'm experiencing that now.
Yeah. So, by the time we got to the fourth one, it was completely different.
Uh-huh.
It was completely different. So, and I'm thankful that you guys, Mark, Jay, Raw, Kim, Jamie,
Mm-hmm.
my dad, my stepmom, my mom, for sure, especially number one, and all my family was patient with me
Mm-hmm.
through that period. Because I was being an idiot and I was being a jerk, and I'm man enough to say that I was,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also man enough to acknowledge that I was one.
Yeah, jerk.
I acknowledge, and I even told Maya. I told Maya the story, so she doesn't look at me any different.
Mm-hmm.
But I told her that story because, who knows? Hope because I hope and pray that she doesn't experience that,
Right.
because she doesn't deserve it.
Right. I got you. I
So,
got you. I got you.
yeah.
You just trying to keep her from pulling that plug on you.
No, actually, no.
I'm
You know,
kidding.
no. Funny. It's funny that you say that. No, it's funny that you say that because no, I want them to pull the plug.
Uh-huh.
If I gotta go, if it's gonna take a machine for me to
For real.
pull it,
Yeah. That's
Pull
what
it.
I mean. Shoot, that's what I told y'all,
Pull it.
man. And that's what I said. I think I said that on the podcast.
Yeah.
When I was speaking on Aunt Candy.
Yeah.
Aunt Candy was in a bad way.
Man.
And how she was, man. She had a machine breathing for her, had a feeding tube, and I think I don't know if I called y'all or what, man. But I was like, dog, if I go first, if I'm in a bad way first, and it's the decision is up to all of y'all, and I'm in no way to where I can come back and have a quality life, because Aunt Candy's mental state was damaged as well.
Long before she ever got. Long before.
Exactly, and it was even in worse straits at this time.
Yeah.
So even if she would have made a full recovery, dude, she wouldn't have been able, and she wouldn't have had the mental capacity to take care of herself anyway.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's like that for me, man, that's no quality. Like Mama said, that's no quality of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Jay, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. 504, right? You are not gonna go before all of us, because somebody is going to be left behind to tell the story,
right?
and that is you.
Man, why you laying this on me now? Like
Well,
Smoke on Biking Boys.
Yeah.
You telling me all this now?
Hey, bro, better late than
I
never.
got my head up my ass.
So you can lollygag, but you're already chronicling us.
Right. Yeah.
So you are going to be able to hold on to this for eons. You are going to be able to. They're going to be able to show this to our great grandchildren.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, look at great grandpa Aaron. Look at great grandpa JJ.
Uh-huh.
Great grandpa Johnny.
Uh-huh.
And this is going to live on for way longer than we ever will.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say you're going to be left behind to tell the story. I hate to say it. I don't like to say it like that, but it's the truth. You are going to be left behind because somebody has to tell the story. Well, your
Mhm.
Uncle Aaron, he was an a-hole. Damn it. Anytime I called or needed something, he always picked up that phone. What's up?
Nah, man.
What you need, bro?
Man, I told you
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna get a mansion, man, and I'm gonna have like in the movies how they have the bust of the. Oh, that was your great uncle Aaron. Is this that? Yeah. Yeah, you can tell by the expression on his face. He
Yeah,
was
with
he
the
was
chew
no
stick.
nonsense.
Yeah, with
well,
the
yeah,
chew
the
stick,
chew
the chew
stick.
stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that like that picture. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that picture made into.
Why he always looking so mean? Because he a surly bastard. That's why. He was a
Oh,
sappy,
man.
surly bastard.
Man,
But that was my brother, and I love him. I'm the only one that can call him that.
Man.
Anybody else call him that, we gonna be fighting.
For real, we gonna be squabbling.
Man,
We gonna catch
funny
this
story.
cane.
Yeah, funny story, man. I got some homeboys in town, man. Alvin and Derek. Shout out to them. They came in town, man, to see the game tomorrow.
Right.
We went to Trail Burger yesterday.
Okay. How
Bruh,
was it?
It was good.
Okay.
But
It have to be, man.
But we got to go during non-busy hours.
When is non-busy hours at Trail Burger?
I have no clue. We're going to have to find out.
Dude, because like every time I hear somebody talking about when they went to Trail Burgers, how busy
it was. Yeah.
I mean, that's just like, but you just got to wait till all of, I'm not saying it's going to do bad.
Right. No,
we straighten that out right now. You got to wait till the buzz dies down.
It's
because now,
Mm-hmm.
we can, I went to Turkey Leg Hut for my birthday this year.
Yeah, how was that?
And it was great. It was great. You know what I'm saying? Sam had been telling me for the longest to go, and I think, for my birthday, Terica treated to
nice.
She treated me to Turkey Leg Hut.
Right.
And it's like when I went, it wasn't like everybody's talking about, I had to wait in line.
Yeah.
Man, we walked right in, sat at a table.
Walk right out. Got your food. Walk
ate.
right out. Now, Trill Burger, shout out to Bum B. Trill Burger, great burger.
Mm-hmm.
Great fries. They got the Trill Cola. I don't drink cola, but I drink that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
See, I knew about the burger. I knew about the fries, but I didn't know they had a drink to go with it. Y'all.
Now, my thing is, shout out to Bud's Boiler.
To who?
Bud's Boiler.
Okay.
That's a staple back home.
Uh-huh.
Bud's Boiler, hands down, had the best burger I ever ate in my entire life.
And I've never eaten there, dude.
I'ma slap you when
Man,
we get off. You know what? One day, me and you, if we can, we just gotta drive back down to New Orleans, man. I gotta take you to Buzz Boiler. Because my man Al, he said it. He said, bro, Buzz Boiler got the best burgers and he got the best chicken sandwich. Yeah. Buzz Boiler's chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A, then Popeye.
Word.
And they don't fry their chicken breast. And that's a real chicken breast. Like somebody got in the car, went and drove to Winn-Dixie, bought a whole bunch of chicken breasts and brought it back and cooked it. The lettuce ain't all over the place. They can even trim the lettuce for you. Put it on the burger. Put it on the bread.
But not coming down on nobody else about their food and about their presentation.
Again,
but
Trill Burger is great.
But New Orleans is known for that.
True.
Because I've never gotten a messy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe when I went to this one restaurant.
Well,
but I ain't gonna call them out like that.
If it's homegrown,
yeah.
No.
If it's homegrown, no.
No. But if it's like a chain,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I done been the hardest.
Homegrown, like presentation on, and like I say, I'm not knocking anybody else because even when, even when I went to Dallas and we went to, I think it was Rudy's or something like that.
Yeah.
Sam took me to Rudy's.
A barbecue place?
Nah, it's like a chicken place, man.
Okay. All right.
And man, they sauce is immaculate. Man.
Really?
Man, I'm not even. But and he said there wasn't even a good day for them.
Oh wow!
And I was like, yeah, okay. But I'm talking presentation.
Okay, got you.
Presentation on food, like somebody homegrown in New Orleans, man. It's like they take their time.
Man, so I got a question for you then.
What you got?
When you and Sammy gonna invite me to come to Dallas?
Man, we went down for like a Comic-Con / car show.
Nah, let's just go to Dallas.
Let's just go to Dallas?
Yeah, let's just go to Dallas.
I mean, dude, I've been trying to get the family to Dallas for the longest.
Yeah, that's true.
Trying to go to Six Flags over Texas.
Yeah, but see, but let's just go.
Okay.
Let's go to Sammy. If you watching, We coming in your neck
which
of the
he is,
woods.
which he is. He better be watching.
You know what I'm saying? We want to invite us to your neck of the woods because again, you know, JJ invited you to his neck of the woods.
I gotta take him back though. I gotta take him back.
Okay, I tell you what, we'll all go down to New Orleans first.
And we gotta take a tour of the Superdome. That's what
Yeah, okay, cool. That'll be the
Superdome
thing. But I gotta take him to Orleans Food and Spirit.
Okay.
Gotta take him to Empress of China.
Empress of China, and what's the other place? Shishi's?
No.
No.
Well,
I
yeah, we
can't
can.
say
Yeah,
that on sauce.
yeah. Well, yeah. Later on that night. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, and we can show him how we used to get down. I would love to show him where you grew up.
Right.
The couple places that you did grow up.
Yeah.
That's not there anymore.
Yeah, I kind of showed him a few places, but I know y'all could tell the history.
Yeah.
Behind the other places.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so he can get a better understanding. Just like I would love to go to Dallas because I know his family history is rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Super rich.
Like, and it expands.
Yeah. Exactly.
He took me to his neighborhood. He took me around.
Yeah.
And showed me this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
We had Daniel tagging along.
Yeah.
He was in the back watching WrestleMania. It was like,
yeah. And, then we got to take him to meet old James Dawson.
Oh yeah,
Jr.
For sure.
Oh boy. That's gonna be
that's gonna be funny.
That's gonna be
He's gonna
hilarious.
try to convert him. Shout out to Mr. James, man. James cool dude.
Yeah.
Mr. James gonna try to convert
absolutely.
convert Sam to Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
He gets me every time, man.
Yeah,
every time. He catch me on the phone and he catch me in person. I'm like, I ain't come here with it all there. I was trying to talk to you, man.
Yeah, just come
see,
chill.
Ryan don't hit you with it. He don't lay it on you.
Man.
But this James, oh man.
As I said, man, Ryan, he a smooth operator, bro.
Yeah.
That's big bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's my big bro.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth operator, dog. He chill. He don't let it interfere with his everyday thing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what he does, but we still get it in. Me and him,
sure.
Man, that's what I say. I miss Ryan, man. I really, really do.
I thought, man, look, I'm finna put some pressure on him.
Go ahead.
Like,
pressure.
Yeah, pressure. Speaking of pressure, I thought he was gonna come out here and put his name on the book, man. What happened?
Man, we still in contact in the works with that. We're still working on that.
Look, man, shoot.
Yeah, but everywhere we go, like I said, Ryan, when we stayed down there, Ryan he'd call me up. He'd be, he called, Aaron, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. All right, I'm about to swing over. All right, cool.
Yeah.
He made sure you get a home cooked meal. He always get a home cooked meal. When he came through, we would go out shooting pool. I'm the bodyguard. I'm making sure he get back home safe. You know what I'm saying? So he go out there to have his fun. Anybody pop off slick, they got to deal with me first. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we got to get Sambo. I don't like saying that word, but I get the context. Got to get Sam bring Sam down and really, really, really get down. Ain't got to really do no Bourbon Street or nothing like that.
Yeah,
just get him down.
Get him doing some other stuff. Cause I know the last time I had him down there, we went on a fishing trip with my dad. So
cool.
it wasn't really too much we were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We were really just chilling because we literally got in. As soon as we got in, went to sleep, got up, was on the boat all day.
Yeah.
Got home, slept, woke up, did some other extracurricular activity, unnecessary, correct?
Right.
Extracurricular activities.
Right.
But, we ate, and then we would sleep again. Mm-hmm. And then after that, it was time to go.
It's just something about that New Orleans weather, man, that'll wear you out.
Yes.
It'll wear you out.
Yes, it will.
It'll wear you out, man. It'll wear you out.
Don't worry. When we go, I'm going to make sure I pack my Celsius. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you better be careful with that, bro. I don't trust that.
I'm be on one, son. That's the only thing that works for me and doesn't give me a crash.
Okay.
And if y'all want to give me an endorsement, I'll take it.
Yeah, for real.
What I'm saying? Like, but that's the only because Red Bull, horrible crash.
Well, Red Bull horrible. Period.
Even Bang is like a
Monster Energy.
Yeah, Monster. I don't fool with Monsters, man. Monsters just make me way too jittery.
Man, Monster look like antifreeze.
Man, it does, and that's why I'm.
Yeah.
But Celsius is the only thing that kind of gives me. It's like I don't feel jittery. I just feel motivated.
Clip it and ship it.
Clip it and ship it.
Clip it and ship it.
Okay. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It. Yep.
Clip it and ship it. You know
but
pressure.
Pressure.
All right,
pressure, man.
All right.
I have a saying.
All
right. Grapes must be crushed to make wine.
All right.
Okay. Diamonds under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, diamonds form under pressure.
Right.
Olives must be pressed to get olive oil,
Right.
right? Okay. And seeds grow in darkness.
Okay.
All this
Under pressure.
all this happens under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that's the good side of pressure.
Yes.
What's the bad side of pressure in your opinion?
The bad side of pressure is the expectation.
Okay. I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that.
The performance.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Why would performance be on the bad side? I would kind of say that's like a positive thing.
Mm-mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're under pressure or if your performance lacks.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Pressure affects your performance.
Okay.
And it can affect your performance in a good way
and in the bad way.
And in a bad way.
Uh-huh.
Now, in the bad way, if your pressure affects your performance in a bad way, it can become a downward spiral.
Mhm.
How many athletes or people of prominence have dealt with pressure and you see them just
A lot.
a lot of them.
A lot.
Because some of them are used to being put on pedestals.
Mm-hmm.
Some of
used
them
to being the number one,
right,
the
exactly.
guy.
Yes, or being, you know what I'm saying? So basically they playing Madden on easy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas some people, as soon as they take that game out the box, put it on the hardest setting, I'm going to get my butt kicked every game until I understand how the mechanics of this game work. Mm-hmm. And do not show me any sliver of a weakness because I'm going to take it and I'm going to exploit it. Mm-hmm. Pressure, some of us, me included, I thrive under pressure because I don't have to think. If you can take thinking out of it to whereas I can just start going autonomous.
And you know what, dude? I'm afraid of that as well, dude. Because I feel like I'm under such constant pressure every day. Like
you are.
Once I finally make it, and I'm speaking intense. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm like once I finally get to the point where I want to be, I don't think I'm gonna know what to do. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing, Jay. That's the illusion. You always think that there's a promised land coming.
Right.
There's never going to be a promised land coming.
Yeah.
There's always going to be the next thing.
The next thing.
I tell people that all the time. Some people accept it for what it is. Some people fight against it. There's no promised land for me. Probably even after I die, there won't be a promised land for me. That's going to be the next mission. That's what I look forward to. The next mission. All right.
Because I even think like, you know, people that's got it. You know what I'm saying? People that's living these extravagant lives, I don't even think they're like...
They're more miserable than me and you are right now.
Exactly.
You know why?
Because there's more stuff they got to worry about. There's more pressure.
There's more what?
More pressure.
More expectations.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. And everybody. You talking about your high class, A-list, whoever.
Yes. Pressure is a beautiful thing. Once you know how to use it.
Right. Just like any other good, suspected good thing. You know what I mean?
Well, just like any other. Okay, so let me ask you. Is pressure a moment? Can you use pressure as an emotion? You know, because I feel like I'm just under so much pressure. You know, I mean, you can use that. It's a situation that gets pressed upon you.
Okay.
All right. You can feel pressure.
So you're saying pressure is a moment.
Pressure is a moment. Can be a moment.
Can be a moment.
Can be a moment. Pressure can be an emotion as well.
Okay.
Because some people, you know, have crack under pressure. Some people don't know how to handle pressure. So that's like some people just don't know how to handle their emotions.
Right.
So pressure can be a lot of different things, you know. So, but pressure is good. Pressures get bad because pressure can tell you who you are.
Yeah, and I don't think, see how I look at it, man, and how I look at a lot of things in life. Like, you know, in that question I asked you, like me nowadays and the mind that I have now, and that's why I'm trying to do everything. Not trying. That's why I'm doing everything I can do in my power now. I'm even thinking about getting my pilot's license. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert. So if y'all
Spoiler
see me
alert.
flying or whatever, flying my family to wherever, mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't look at anything as a failure.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't look at anything as, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm under constant pressure,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't look at everything that way. And that's what keeps me going.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it as every opportunity is a learning opportunity. Yeah, I get mad. Yeah, I get upset. Yeah, I get stressed out. I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the way I've noticed and I have pinpointed the things that help me overcome those things.
Right.
So that's what I'm focusing on now.
So construct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we classify pressure as a construct as well?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
That's what it is when it comes to diamonds. It's a construct. You're taking one thing and then changing it to another. You're taking carbon, compressing it, turns into one of the most valuable things.
Is pressure violent? Can pressure be violent?
Pressure can be violent.
Pressure can be violent.
Yeah, but if you want to build a house, don't you need a violent action to chop that tree down?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yes, pressure can be violent.
Yeah. Pressure can be a lot of things.
And shoot, violence. When
So
you're constructing things, man,
so
that's violent in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you call the response to pressure? What do you call it?
What do you call a response to pressure?
Yeah. So okay. Remember we was talking about earlier, the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah.
That's a pressure situation.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And the Kobayashi Maru, for those that don't know, Kobayashi Maru is a no-win situation.
Correct.
Where there's no right answer.
There is no right answer.
There's no right answer. You're just testing leadership skills.
Yes.
Okay.
Testing leadership skills and testing what you would do and how you would react to pressure situations.
It's just basically setting yourself up for best case scenarios, no matter what.
Setting yourself up for worst case scenario.
A best case scenario in a worst case.
Right. And being able to live with the consequences.
Live with the consequences. And that's all the matter. That's all.
That's called
all the reward.
That's also called being a man.
Yeah.
Being able to make a decision, whether it's right or wrong.
And living with it.
And being able to live with it.
Right. And you better be able to live with it.
Yeah. I remember I used to say all the time, you better make that bed and lay in it.
Man, you ain't
all
lying.
the time. Boy, I look at
him. Son, all the kinks and knots and
I look at mine, I'll make your bed and lay in it. What you say? Nothing. So
because there's a lot of that going on at my job right now.
Yeah, a lot of people, and see me, I love pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
I think us just growing up in the environment that we grew up in and facing all the things that we faced, we've just grown accustomed to it, and we've seen the good that's come out of it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we know we can. So in turn we do.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Some people can't handle it.
Nah. Some people can't because it's kind of like you said. Some people have been accustomed to a certain accustomed, spoiled, whatever you want to say, coddled their whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it myself, like just growing up.
Yeah. So
playing ball or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Certain people are coddled, and then when they get to a certain point, it's like, well, man, I thought you was this, and this. Like, why didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you make it?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No shade to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
But even at my job, you know what I'm saying? You got people that are given opportunities and put in positions to thrive, and they fizzle out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, man, what happened, man? I thought you was the prime this, the prime that. You know,
we thought you was the guy.
Yeah. No shade. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking facts.
Right.
And that's when people fail, man, because you have no, like, when you lift weights, you know what I'm saying, you develop calluses. And calluses is like your body's natural defense.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, or natural reaction or whatever you want to call it to, constantly, lifting that bar. It's like
Yes.
growing to protect your hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything in nature has that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm pretty sure at one point in time, all the crabs you see around had soft shells, even though soft shell crabs still exist, but probably in different
different environments.
Different environments,
Mhm.
yes. So, a lot of animals, that we see have evolved and developed
Yeah.
these certain characteristics and
Man,
traits. You
you're
know what I'm
right.
saying? And that's the same thing with why people fail under pressure.
Right.
They haven't developed that natural protection.
But like you
know what I'm saying,
said,
to be able to deal with the pressure.
and like you said, let's be clear. There's nothing wrong with failing
No, it's
under
not.
pressure.
But you better get back up. You don't fail unless you stop.
There you go.
You don't fail unless you stop.
There you go. My daddy said, nothing beat a fail, but a try.
Uh-huh.
So as long as you're trying, I tell my children that all the time, as long as you're trying to figure it out, I'll help you.
Right.
But the moment you stop trying, that's when I'm going to dig into your shit.
Right.
Excuse my French, mom. Sorry.
Pause.
But
let me stop.
But failing is a part of life, or not meeting expectations or goals is a part of life. Bro, but you like, you know what? Okay, I just got to set another goal. That's it.
That's why, and see, that's why I've always been a fan of math and science.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because science is a I ain't no Scientologist or anything like that. Don't try to start the thinking. I know how people read into shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's why I like science, because it's all trial and error. It's a control versus a
variable.
You know what I'm saying? A variable. Yes.
Well,
control versus variable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your control, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that's constant. You know what I'm saying? It's like
there you go.
It's like that bottle of water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the variables is the water you put your food color in, the water you put your sugar in, the water you put this in, this in it.
You know what's so
when you conduct those experiments, trial and error.
I should have known you was gonna say science, because you were like that since you was a baby. Let me do this and see what happens. JJ,
I was very practical. I was practical. Okay.
I love math and English. Math especially, because math teaches you more than one way to figure out a problem.
Right.
And that's why I am in what's the word I'm looking for? Not imposing, but that's what I'm showing my kids. Different ways to figure out a problem.
Right.
There's,
it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Right.
Who's out here skinning cats?
So
shout out to Tony Baker.
Yeah. Man. So
who's out here skinning cats?
You have a problem.
Who's putting proof in pudding? Who's doing that?
So shout out Tony Baker. But you have a problem. And this is one of the issues I had with schooling, because schooling shows you one specific way.
Yes.
And if you can't figure it out, you just throw everything out. No.
Nah, that's not how it is.
I remember my wife was studying back in New Orleans, studying for tests, to get her teacher's license. She eventually passed it, but she was like, Aaron, I can't figure this problem out. Width, height, length, whatever. So I looked at it. I said, well, how are they showing you to do it? Well, they showing me I got to do this, just to get this. I said, no, all you got to do is multiply, beep, 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 and then get the same answer.
See, but dude, that's why I like, and I'm not trying to go off subject.
No, you good.
I know we talking about school.
Yeah.
That's why I like games, like video games, like, like Oblivion. When you introduced me to Oblivion, man, I think that's what changed my whole, my whole outlook on.
Shout out Alex.
Shout out to Alex. But that changed my whole outlook on life, because you showed me Oblivion. How old was I?
You was 15?
15.
Yeah, 15.
And dude, because how Oblivion was set up, how Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Dude, I remember I got to a point where you call it cheating, call whatever you want. But I got to a point where I looked up, okay, what's the most powerful weapon on the game? It's this. You find it here.
That's not cheating.
It's not, but I'm saying, but I know that's what I said. It's in the game.
Yeah, it's in the game.
Okay, I cut through everybody, and even though I was a low level,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't strong enough to
Mhm.
beat this dude that had the weapon. He had the most powerful weapon in the game,
Mm-hmm.
but I beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I beat him, and I got the weapon.
See,
You know what I'm saying? But it's just, but what I'm getting to is the way I beat him.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
kind of like a tag and run method. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just fighting him straight up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's in the
Oh,
game. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
but
Kind of.
hold on.
I Floyd Mayweather. You know?
Yeah, exactly. See, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
See, who said you had to fight him straight up?
Nobody.
Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's more than one way.
Right.
And that's why I like games like that, man.
Right.
There's always more than one way.
If it's in the game,
Yeah.
then it's legal.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause you can't put no cheat codes in this game.
Right.
You know, so you need to put that out there.
Well, technically, you can. But...
Well, look, man, look. Anyway, but I mean, mine's is mine's. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't have any mine's.
Right.
But it just showed me and broke down to me, and it kind of broadened my way of thinking. And like, man, I don't just have to do it this way to solve
Right.
it, just like you
Yeah.
said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's more ways. You know what I'm saying? To
Just-
skin
yeah.
a cat.
Yeah.
Who's out here
More
skinning
ways.
cats?
That's just like I said, you a driver.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Same thing with driving.
Yeah, you a
You know what I'm
driver.
saying?
I
Figuring
mean,
out
you
alternate
like,
routes.
yeah,
and,
you
know,
got to
stuff like
figure out.
that.
Yeah, you just can't. 45 is a mess sometimes, man.
Mhm.
So I'm say like I'm running the low coming back from Oklahoma or somewhere, right?
Mhm.
All right, what time is it? It's 11. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. By the
Mhm.
time I hit 45 in Woodlands and stuff like that, traffic might be a mess.
It is a mess.
So guess what I do? Okay, my brain starts figuring out doing the math. All right, I need to get back to Pasadena. What's the
Mhm.
fastest way for me to get back to Pasadena to avoid this traffic? Man, take 336. Take 336 and cut across.
Mhm.
It's gonna drop you on 105. Take 105 all the way to 59.
Mhm.
Get off on 59. 59 is a hell of a lot clearer.
Mhm. Whole lot clearer.
Whole lot clearer. Boom.
59 Beltway.
Or if you want to be cute about it, you can take 105 to 59, go north,
Mhm.
and take 555 something, and that'll dump you right into 146.
Mhm.
And you just
Push
ride
you right into
146,
Pasadena.
ride all the way down.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might take you out of route a little bit, but it's a lot better than being to stop and go traffic on 45 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, indeed.
So,
man.
yeah,
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so there's all types of ways, and that's the fun part of it.
Mhm.
Because there's no wrong answer on
Mhm.
that side of it.
Mhm.
So,
And that's what I hate about, like, you get I'm not talking. I mean, I'm talking whatever. I'm just saying. That's what I don't like about, like, when you get dispatchers, or you people that don't really, they always question you, but why would you take that way? Why would you take
Right.
that way? Why
Mhm.
does it matter?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
As long as I, like, when I got in the truck driving, I've always been told, my job title is and always will be the safe transport of, whatever commodity material that I have. Safe transport.
You got to be a unicorn.
Yeah.
In this business and transportation business, you got to be a unicorn,
Mhm.
because everybody is looking for you to fail.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then if you fail, they can devalue you.
But, and see, that goes back to the mental game I said earlier.
Mhm.
Everybody's playing the game like they want you to lose when
Mhm.
when you on a team, relationship, whatever.
Mhm.
Everybody's supposed to be, everybody was supposed to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm not just speaking in relationships.
Yeah.
I'm speaking in all. Friendship is a relationship.
Friendship is a relationship.
You know what I'm saying? So,
your job is a
that's a
relationship.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a relationship. It's a business.
Nah, I love my
It's
job.
it's a
I
transaction.
love being a truck driver.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
mean,
tell you
oh Lord, Jesus.
that.
Everything is a transaction.
Mhm.
And like you said, everybody wants the 60-40 split on the transaction.
Mhm.
Or some of them want the 70-30.
Some of them want the
80,
90-10.
90-10. And don't know what to do with that 90 when they get it.
Nope.
They just want the 90 so they can say they got it. Selfish.
Selfish.
So,
Selfish.
yeah. So, but you have to learn how to thrive with pressure.
Mhm.
You have to learn how to take it and use it
for positive. Be
Yeah.
positive about it,
Be
man.
positive.
That's what the
positive.
mental game is
That's
all
what I'm saying,
about,
man. We
man.
play basketball, you know, or football or
Mhm.
whatever. And we losing. Okay. All right. Well, shoot. We know what we got to do to win.
Yeah.
Just get out there and just execute.
Let's fix this.
Yeah, let's fix it. It can
Mhm.
be fixed.
Mhm.
You know, so there's nothing too big in life to where it's going to break you and take you down.
Mhm.
If it's that big, if it's that much, to me, I'm walking away from it.
Mhm.
I'm doing the Barry Sanders. And
Mhm.
salute to Barry Sanders because I know it took a lot for him to do what he
I
did.
can't wait till that documentary comes out.
Oh,
man,
I'm on pins
I'm
and
all
needles.
on it,
I
man.
watched his NFL films, dude, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. Either his dad, to me, and I said this on the comment, I said either his dad is a genius or a dirtbag. One of the two. No disrespect. But, you know, his dad was an Oklahoma.
Okay.
He went to Oklahoma State.
Uh-huh.
He told Barry he was making the biggest mistake of his life. It's just college. It's just college.
Mhm. And he's one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest
Running backs.
running backs ever, man.
Another thing that irked my nerve was he said the third greatest running back of all time, Barry Sanders. Why you say that at his Hall of Fame speech?
Who said that?
Barry's dad.
You lying.
Nope.
I can't believe he said that. Like,
Bruh.
you don't say that about your sons?
Bruh.
You supposed to be shouting him out.
Like I said, his daddy must have been a hell of a motivator because if that was my dad, I'd have told him cut his mic. Look, I'm not saying I'm better than Gale Sayers or Walter Payton. I'm not saying that. I'll let them say it.
Mm-hmm.
If they say it, then I'll be like, okay. But Barry was a bad boy. He was just on a bad team. He was on one of those teams, and I say it all the time. They were more about making money than winning.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And you can make money faster by winning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tell people, I say, man, either you want to win or you want to put butts in the seat. Which one?
I'd rather win.
I'd rather win.
That's
because
personally, like,
exactly,
even if I was an owner, I want to win.
Exactly, because if you do the one, the other one comes with it.
Exactly.
But not everybody sees it that way.
Nah, I don't see how.
Well,
I'm like Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I know Sam. You know he ain't gonna like me saying this, but like I'm like, since when wasn't winning
the cure-all?
Yeah,
the cure-all. I don't know.
Since when was winning not the thing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So okay, well I guess you can answer this off the air. Was Nick Saban wrong?
Huh?
Was Nick Saban wrong for doing what he did?
What? I mean, I pays no attention.
Okay, so you know Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa was on the same team.
Yeah. Pulling what you call it.
He pulled Hurts and started Tua.
Pulling Hurts and started
Tua.
Tua.
But Tagovailoa still got injured.
Yeah.
He remember he broke his hip or something like that.
Right.
Like he had a Bo Jackson injury.
Yeah.
He shattered his hip.
Man.
I saw that. I saw the play. I was like, ooh. That was a Bo Jackson injury. And you know, the same thing happened to Bo Jackson and he couldn't play football anymore.
Well, you know that.
I know. That's 30-something years ago.
Advancements in technology and what they can do now versus then. Heck yeah, man.
So, you know, and you look at both of them now. Miami is on a tear. Philadelphia
Philly on a tear.
Yeah, so if Philly catches the Chiefs again in the Super Bowl, I'm giving it to Philly.
But what if Philly catch the Dolphins in the Super Bowl?
I'm giving it to the Dolphins.
You giving it to the Dolphins?
Giving it to the Dolphins.
Okay, why? All right, yeah, I know this is a hot take, but why would you give it to the Dolphins?
Hill.
Huh?
Hill.
Huh?
Hill.
Okay. Tyreek Hill.
Hill.
Bad dude, man. I know it. We know it. We all know it.
That dude, okay. 100 speed, 100 agility, 100 acceleration.
Uh-huh.
The only person I would say is kind of close to fast like him is Brandon Cooks when he first came into the league.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem was Brandon was a straight line runner.
Yeah.
He couldn't cut. Hill can cut.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a routsman
He
as well
probably
too.
he probably played running back at some point
Mm-hmm.
in his young football career,
Mm-hmm.
and he took that and put it at the receiver position.
Oh yeah.
Just like that boy that played for
Debo.
Dallas.
Debo does it too. Debo does
I'm
it
looking
too.
at these dudes. I'm just like, bro, that amount of speed. There's only one other person. Two other people I've seen had that type of speed.
Agent 89.
No, no.
Come on, man. I'm just
No.
Oh
no, I'm not disrespecting Steve Smith. No, I'm not disrespecting Steve Smith. He was a hell of a player too.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders and Darryl Green.
Okay. Yeah.
Those two were probably the two fastest guys ever in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Well, besides Bo Jackson. But,
I'm about to say, what
Bo
about
Jackson?
Bo,
I
man?
say, but Deion, that dude's speed was just because you can see the gears when he's running. Like saying when you do the pump returns, you can see him shifting the gears.
Mm-hmm.
You just see him.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time he hit that last gear, he's already in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even think he showed his full, true speed.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you never do.
You know what I'm saying?
On the field,
so,
you know what I'm saying?
But Deion, Bo, and Darryl Green. A lot of people don't talk about Darryl Green.
Not
Darryl Green, 5'8".
I don't know, man, but there's some people out there, man. I think Darren Sproles was kind of like
Darren Sproles was shifty.
pretty close.
Darren Sproles was shifty. Darren Sproles, Dante Hall,
Hall too.
Dante Hall
man.
and Devin Hester, they was shifty.
Devin Hester, especially. Yeah.
That was supremely shifty. So their agility was 100, but their speed, but they could get away because see, here's the thing.
All right, we back. We had some technical difficulties, man. We was having a good conversation.
Yeah. Like I said, man, Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, man, and Darryl Green. Honorable mention, CJ2K, and Tyreek Hill. Is there anybody in the league that's faster than Tyreek Hill?
He says it's that dude that played for the Jets, Mecole Hardman.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is out of Tyreek's mouth.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? I gotta throw your boy in there too, man. That boy that used to play for the 49ers. Got a beard, Breida.
Oh, Breida.
Breida.
Is it Breida? Mike Breida?
Yeah. Like I thought you're a black dude.
Are you sure
he don't play for the 49ers anymore.
You sure it's not Samaje P. Ryan? Not P. Ryan. I don't think it's P. Ryan. It's he play for Miami right now.
Matt Breida. It's him there.
Is it Matt Breida?
Yeah, it's Breida. Yeah, okay, Matt Breida. That's another guy.
Because I think Samaje P. Ryan broke LT's record in college.
Really? Yeah, he did. He sure did. Yeah. Yeah, but that don't mean you the fastest.
No, it means something.
That means something. It don't mean you the fastest. You know what I'm saying? So, they're clocking these dudes against 30-mile-an-hour cars.
Right.
You can beat a 30-mile-an-hour car.
Yeah.
You pretty fast.
Yeah, you pretty fast.
Yeah, you pretty fast.
Yeah, you pretty fast. You
pretty fast.
He's gold in them hills.
Yeah, man, for real, yeah.
Yeah, man. But with all that being said, man, everything we talked about, from relationships to pressure to sports, you know what I'm saying? Most importantly, man, I want to just continue to encourage the people out there that's, dealing with the pressure and keeping your head up.
Yes.
And just continuing to learn from these adversities, and not to look at things as failures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You only fail when you stop.
Yes.
And I just want to encourage y'all to keep going, whatever it is that you want to do. I have a saying that I say myself. That currently, I have a good job. You know what I'm saying? I have a good job. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work for nobody my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I do plan on growing my company and working for myself one day. But right now, you know what I'm saying? I say this, I have a good job. I like my job. I'm not gonna let nobody run me off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run you off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
let nobody run me out of a good situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to encourage y'all to just continue to do whatever it is that you need to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? Create that mentality
In these days
that
and
you need,
times,
especially in these days and
in
times.
these days and times, survival is key.
Yes, and have that survival mentality, man.
Yes.
Check out that, man. Look, I got a little something for everybody, man.
Yeah, you do.
Check out that survivor mentality category. Try check out the king mentality
Yeah.
T category.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the queen mentality T category.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Check out the different categories that we have, different graphic tees that we have, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and hopefully what I want to do with this clothing brand is just to continue to encourage people to just have the mentality to survive, most importantly.
Mm-hmm.
And just have the, just want to leave y'all with, just words of encouragement.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like my latest one is that everybody likes is if you ain't focused, then you foolish.
Yeah, I see a lot of people rocking that. And
Yeah.
you know what's funny? I'm
What?
glad you didn't listen to me.
Why? Cause you thought, yeah, he's like,
I
nah,
thought it was.
man.
I didn't like
Nah,
it.
man, it
I
sounds
didn't
too
like it.
90s, man.
Yeah, but hey, it's catchy.
Yeah, it's catching. It's catching.
It's
But
catching.
you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out
Yeah.
all of the check out, like, share, comment,
Yeah,
go on all my social medias, like my
Yeah.
pages.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Catch us on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
like, share, leave comments, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a person that's against constructive criticism. If you know what I'm saying, if you see something you don't like, let me know.
Right.
If you see something you like, let
Right.
me know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Help me out
Right.
with this algorithm,
There
man.
you
You know
go.
what I mean? Help
Yeah.
us get out there, man.
In the famous words of Rodney Dangerfield talking to Eddie Murphy. Hey, who knew? So.
But I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Look, y'all want y'all to remember life's a mental game. You need the right mentality to survive.
Yes.
Also, if you need help, get help, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to your people. Engage and network.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite sayings. I
like
learned
that.
I learned that at
Put
the
that
job
on
I
the
was
shirt.
working. Yeah, put that on your shirt. Engage and network.
And have a graphic design on it too.
Huh.
Circuit board.
Circuit board.
Dang. Give me some. Give me some. Ow.
Yeah, man. But look, man, y'all keep doing what you're doing. Keep surviving. Keep succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
We going to the game tomorrow. Today is Saturday.
Oh man, real quick. I'm sorry.
Come
real
on
quick.
with it, bro. What's up?
So we was, like I said, we was at Trailburger yesterday. Cool cat. It was me, Al, and Derek. Came up to, oh man, y'all ready to take that L tomorrow?
Dang.
So I was on the phone with Mom.
I
said, Mom, I got to call you back.
Oh man.
Boy. No, he was just playing. He was messing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, he was cool cat, man. And he's like, man, Drew Brees ain't walking through that bed. I said, man, Drew Brees still owes some money, man.
For real.
So, no, but it was a good back and forth, man. Dude was real cool about it. He wasn't talking.
That's great, man.
Talking no yin yang.
That's great.
But we, he gave us, man, y'all, he said, man, y'all gonna be all right this year. I said, yeah, but I gave the Texans his they props to us. I said, man, them doors looking good.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, your boy ain't threw a pick all season. He gonna throw 2 tomorrow.
Do what he said.
I
think somebody was listening to you when you said that because ESPN put out an article about that. So you might need to get a listening device detector.
Yeah,
go about your whole house, son.
Yeah, for real, son.
Something,
dude,
son, because they tagging you for all kind of sports information, and you don't even watch sports like that no more, man.
Not anymore.
Man, son, you need to get on it, bro.
I do, bro.
But we need to get up out of here, man. Look,
man. Yeah,
I appreciate y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all for watching, man.
Yes.
Pop-up shops are in the works, son.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
They are in the works. Finally, I'm pulling the trigger on it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. Got the budget. Putting everything together right now.
You got the budget?
Got the budget.
Wow.
Putting everything together right now as we speak. So it's that type of year. It's that time of the season.
About time, man.
So they say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna have hoodies. We gonna have t-shirts. If I don't have anything, if I don't have your size at the pop-up shop, I will be giving out discount codes. You know what I'm saying? For you to go online and shop. You know what I'm saying? Find your size. Um, you know what I'm saying? We will have all members of the podcast on deck. You know, all my guests. Hopefully everybody can be there.
Oh, that'd be
You know what I'm saying?
crazy,
That'll,
man.
you know what I'm saying? We might even shoot a live podcast there. So
Ooh.
y'all be ready, man. We might, Mental Game might pull y'all, pull your coat and, ask you a couple questions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
I like that.
yeah, but we gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. And yeah, we see y'all next time.